So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Christmas Evil, 1980. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I love this flick. It's got a lot of black humor and low budget weirdness. And it was a precursor to Silent Night, Deadly Night and Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 with Eric Freeman. Garbage Day! Adrian even said he had a double feature DVD with Christmas Evil and Silent Night, Deadly Night. I got the much maligned Troma release. I think there's 3 versions of this Christmas Evil. Let me pull it up. Hang on. I was reading about this. The director hated Troma. It was not prosecuted for obscenity. The film was seized and confiscated in the UK under Section 3 of the Obscene Publications Act 1959 during the video nasty panic of the 80s. Mary Whitehead. Okay. Where did I see the thing about Troma? Oh. So in December 2000, Troma Video released the film as a director's cut version containing material not seen in the theatrical and 1983 reissue prints. Now, the criticism was that they just ripped it from VHS. The version is in 4:3 full screen ratio, though, but is presented in unmatted form, showing more vertical information than the theatrical widescreen ratio. Director, I'm reading this off Wikipedia, by the way, in case you're wondering where I'm getting all this information. Director Jackson later stated that this release was done under false pretenses. I thought that Troma owned the rights, but of course Troma never does what they say they're going to do. It turned out they bought the rights in a fire sale. There was literally a fire, and the people who owned the rights were bankrupt. And Troma walked into the rubble and picked up whatever was lying around. So I don't understand what the director is complaining about, because Troma doesn't release this video anymore. It's out of print. Then we've got December 2006, Synapse Films released a special edition DVD of Christmas Evil. Oh, by the way, John Waters said that, I forgot to mention this. John Waters says that it's the greatest Christmas film ever made. And he's seen it repeatedly. He probably watches it every Christmas. Features audio commentary from the director and cult filmmaker John Waters, who is quoting as saying, "It is the greatest Christmas movie ever made." He's seen it repeatedly, especially around Christmas. This version is presented in its matted widescreen ratio of 1.85 to 1, and it's also the director's cut version. Okay. Then in October 2014, Vinegar Syndrome released Christmas Evil for the first time ever on Blu-ray in a combo pack with the DVD version. Both discs use a brand new 4K master of the director's cut and widescreen. Does anybody actually use 4K, or is it just a rich person's toy? Anyway, carry over the audio track comments from the previous Troma and Synapse Films releases, supplements such as trailers and deleted scenes. between both discs remain the same, while the footage from the audio tapes are exclusive to the DVD version, the combo pack. Okay, so those are the 3 versions that I'm aware of on Wikipedia home media section. I don't know what DVD. Look at this chat room. What is this?
Oh, bot.
Chatbot in my chat room.
Block it.
How do I block it?
I don't know.
I've got all this crapola in my chat room. It says webcam HD XYZ. Hey, I'm waiting for you on 18 plus stream. Is that some kind of porno site?
Oh,
Then it's got all these stupid avatars with like check marks and crying face and love envelope. The stupid emojis on the bottom. This is crazy. Yeah, I don't know what DVD. What is this? There's like a green check mark with red color inside. Who does this kind of stuff? Some hacker from Russia? I've been hacked by Russians. Anyways, I'm having fun here with my son. He's watching some TikTok, I guess. Adrian keeps telling me to watch TikTok bikini videos. Okay. I love this flick. It gets a bad rap because it's cheap and it's it's rather what's the word I want to say? Sublime. It's kind of it's kind of weird. You have to have unique taste to enjoy this, which is probably why Adrian knows about it. So this kid is traumatized. The film starts out in suburban New Jersey on Christmas Eve, 1947. This young kid, Harry, sees his mother getting sexually groped by his father, who's dressed up like Santa Claus. He's heartbroken because he believes in Santa Claus. So the kid rushes up to the attic and cuts his hand with a shard of glass from a shattered snow globe. That's how the movie starts. And then you see the credits coming in. Okay. And then it's 33 years later, Harry works in a low-level position at Jolly Dreams Toy Factory. What a great name for a toy factory. Which I guess is in somewhere in New York. And his co-workers keep calling him schmuck, and they make fun of him. He takes it upon himself to become the next true Santa. He sleeps in a Santa costume, and his apartment has got all this Christmas decor. He spies on the neighborhood children to see if they're being good or bad. He keeps detailed record of their behavior. There's a hilarious kid named Moss Garcia who looks at porno magazines. For Christmas, he wants a lifetime subscription to Penthouse. And Harry just looks at him like, Moss Garcia. He starts writing all this stuff in his book about Moss Garcia picking his nose, having poor hygiene, and all this other stuff. And so he puts a bag of dirt on Moss Garcia's porch on Christmas Eve. Well, first he hides in the bushes. He he starts rubbing his face with mud, and he's hiding in the bushes. He scares Mas Garcia. This is before he gets in his ridiculous looking Santa Claus outfit with brown fur. It looks great. I love his outfit. And anyways, so after scaring Mas Garcia, he grabs a bag of dirt, throws it on Mas Garcia's front door, and then he steals toys from the factory. He's angry at one of the factory executives who has this crazy scheme that they're going to donate toys to the children's hospital, but the employees have to pitch in their own money for it. Well, this movie is nuts. And by this time, Harry's brother thinks he's crazy. He doesn't show up to his brother's Thanksgiving family feast because he's obsessed with watching the Macy's parade on television during Thanksgiving. and it's got all this weird Christmas music, Casio keyboard going in full effect. It's a great cult movie. I love this flick. So many good things to say about it. And I don't know why I'm getting chatbots in the chat room all of a sudden. It must be because the child restriction thing came off or something. I don't know. Maybe it's got chat replay. I just asked my son how to get rid of all these spam bots chats, and he doesn't know. I don't even know what I'm supposed to click on. It just says webcam HD XYZ. Hey, I'm waiting for you on 18 plus stream, but there's nothing to click on. Oh, I can report this. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm reporting all of these and I'm removing them. Unwanted commercial content or spam. Cool. I figured out how to do it, and I didn't even need my son's help. I just reported all of those 4 spam bot chats. All right. So getting back to the movie, he paints a Santa sleigh on his van, dresses up like Santa Claus, and he donates all these toys to the children's hospital. Of course, the children's hospital employees think it's great. They don't care where it came from. They just grab all the toys and they think it's cool that Santa Claus came to their hospital. Then he drops off dirt at Mas Garcia's front door. That kid is something else, Mas Garcia. There's a lot of unintentional humor and just general weirdness that comes out of nowhere. The ending is just totally preposterous and great. I love that ending. It's so corny and unexpected, but you wouldn't expect an evil Santa to have an ending like that. Let me just put it to you that way. I don't want to spoil it, but he shows up at midnight mass and he just starts stabbing all these churchgoers in the eye with a toy. Then he cuts another one with the Christmas ornament. And so for no reason, he's just attacking these people. at midnight mass. And then Christmas morning, his Santa suit is all disheveled and dirty. The Keystone cops are looking for him. Oh, it was a Christmas tree star. He breaks into some dude's house, kills him with a sack of gifts and a Christmas tree star. That was what he killed some guy named Frank with. And he leaves the toys behind for the kids. I forget who Frank is. It's just some dude named Frank. And anyways, his Santa suit is all disheveled and dirty. The Keystone cops are looking for him. He just goes back to the toy store, activates the assembly line, starts breaking all the toys because he doesn't think that they're up to par. His van gets stuck in the snow. The residents shortly recognize him, and they form a torch-bearing mob to pursue him. Suddenly, he manages to free his van from the snow. He goes to his brother's house. His brother chokes him, starts choking him after he realizes what he's done. And here he is blaming his brother when he was 6 years old for not believing in Santa. and so we think Harry's dead, but then he snaps at his brother drags him back into the van. He snaps out of it, and he starts driving his van towards the crowd. And that's pretty much the movie. It's on a budget of $850,000. Pretty cool flick. Highly recommended. Check it out. I posted the movie and the vinegar. Oh, here comes more spam bots. How did they even get in my in my chat room? Unbelievable. Okay, I just reported 2 more. Not that it did any good, but anyways, pretty crazy stuff. Good flick. Highly recommended. Check it out. I posted the movie and the Vinegar Syndrome trailer in the description box for you. So, there you go. That's my review. Cool. I guess I'll watch Chop Socky Chooks for a couple hours. Get a couple more, maybe 4 or 5 more Chop Socky Chooks episodes under my belt. No pun intended, since Santa wears a belt. And I just got one more A Christmas Story to review. And then I'm out of my Christmas section of the Psychotronic video guide. Adrian was saying I don't have to delete all the Martin Scorsese movies. I think I deleted 4 of them so far when he included the Omen sequels. But he doesn't realize that I'm adding them back later on when I send my Netflix DVDs back. Open up some spots on the bottom of my Netflix queue at $4.99 and $500. Start adding them back. So no worries, mate. I got it all under control. And most of the time, 80% of the time, your suggestions, mentions, recommendations, whatever you want to call them, are spot on. So cool. Gives me a little more diverse stuff to review, and I'm always looking for new fans who have similar tastes to yours. So any more recommendations, suggestions, mentions are much appreciated. I was telling him Audra Hando was giving me terrible recommendations, like Heaven's Gate, for instance. And thank God she's not around. I don't trust her recommendations, but I trust yours. And I need to expand outside of Psychotronic Video Guide. Besides, if I can find it on YouTube, I'll add it to my YouTube list. Because I got 2 lists going. I got the Netflix queue and the YouTube list going. So, highly recommend it. Check out Christmas Evil. Laters.